Hello, hello, hi, folks. Welcome. Happy Friday, and hopes that you squeezed more out of your day than the day squeezed out of you. I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side business. Welcome. Good to see you. Man, last night or super early this morning, really, when I did my live, I was so asleep. I was half asleep when I went live. But I am not asleep right now, although it's been a great long day. So, a couple of updates. My interview with Dr. Netta is finally posted. I finally was able to get it uploaded, so go check that out. I also posted it on my wall, on my profile wall. So many of you have watched it, and many of you have sent me text messages, and I'm super blessed. Thank you so much. I'm humbled by so many comments. Honestly, I've had so many people text me and DM me and message me, and it's been amazing. Jenny, how are you? Welcome. Good to see you. Sorry, it's been late a few days in a row, and you haven't been able to be going live with us. And Gloria, what is going on? What is up? So yeah, many of you have watched the interview and send me text messages and chats and stuff, and I'm humbled. I truly am very humbled. Thank you so much. I've tried to get back to everybody. I may not have yet, but I will. I don't know why you guys don't comment under the video. You know, like all the stuff you're telling me, it's just amazing stuff. So I don't know why you guys don't comment there. So it you know, like it catches attention. So anyway, let's get into tonight's live. I will watch it. I've been so busy. I know you have been busy. Let's get with tonight's live. Who would have thought that really the secret of happiness to life is all in a watermelon? And you're like, what? By the way, that's like one of my favorite fruits. Like, I love watermelon. I love me some water. Anyway, I digress. So, back in the day, there was an old wise monk that lived in a very tiny, small village, if you would. It's not a farmer story, although it could be a farmer story, but it's not a farmer story. I actually haven't told a farmer story for a while. I digress. Let me get back. So, old wise monk, old small village, if you would. And there was this young, bright, just curious young student, right? So this young student, one day, he comes up to, yeah, watermelon is so bomb. It's so good. Like, it's so good. That's like my mom's favorite. Like, she could live on watermelon, I think. Like, she loves watermelon. Anyway, I digress. So this young student, one day they decides who can't, like, how can you not like watermelon, right? I don't think I know anybody who doesn't like watermelon. But I mean, just a good, like, cold watermelon, you know? Oh, man. I kind of craving a watermelon right now. Maybe I should go get one. Anyway, I didn't know if I bring up a watermelon story. Oh, no way, your daughter doesn't like it? What? I think that would be the first person I've ever heard that doesn't like it. Oh my goodness. That's okay. What about like cantaloupe, or like, I love cantaloupe and watermelon and honeydew. Oh my goodness. If it's a good honeydew, oh my goodness. Anyway, all right. I'm back. So this young kid, young student, he decides to go to the monk one day and ask him a question. So he goes to the monk one day and says, "You gotta teach me the secret to happiness. I'm young, but I wanna grow old, and I wanna know the secret to happiness." And the old monk was known for great wisdom, but also he had a sense of humor, right? My kids don't like the melons. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. So the monk says, "All right, okay, I'll tell you the secrets to happiness, if you would. But first, I want you to go down to the market, and I want you to pick the biggest, heaviest, juiciest, the most red watermelon you can get, and I want you to carry it back on top of your head." And the kid goes, "Okay," you know, kind of surprised and shocked at the same time, but says, "Okay." So the kid goes, walks all the way to the market, if you would, and asks the guy for some help. And he picks up this big watermelon, if you would, and puts it on top of his head. And he's trying to like balance it and have it not fall, or if you would. So he's walking, and it's kind of just wobbly because it's really big, and it's kind of hurting his head. So it comes off, it slides off. He's trying to catch it, and as he's walking with this thing, and he's carrying it, if you would, trying to keep it on so it won't break, it won't fall and break. People are like laughing at him. Some people are like, "Oh, look at that kid, he can't even carry a watermelon." Some people like get in front of him. I don't know if you've ever had that as a kid. They get in front of him, like they make faces, if you would, and make jokes about him and all this stuff, right? Finally, with all this stuff, he tries to keep his focus, if you would, and he gets back to the monk. And he gets back to the monk, and he just puts the watermelon down, and he's exhausted. He's like, oh, he's exhausted. And he says, "Okay, well, I really don't know why I had to do this, but here's the watermelon you asked for. So what's the secret? What's the secret to a happy life?" And the monk starts kind of laughing, if you would, and kind of starts to wipe off his tears of laughter off the corner of his eyes. And he turns to the kid and says, "The secret to a happy life is like carrying this watermelon from the market to here on top of your head in front of everybody." And the kid goes, "I don't get it." So the monk explains, says, as you were holding it, and it's sliding off, and it's uncomfortable, it's heavy, and you're tempted to carry it, but because I told you to put it on top of your head, you're avoiding that. So you're fighting that as well. People are people are pointing you out, making jokes about you, fun of you, bullying you on the way, but you got through it. You kept your focus. You got through it, and now you're here. Now you're dropping a whole watermelon in front of me. And life is just like that. If you can go through life with not caring about what other people are saying and doing and pointing at you and all this stuff, if you can, if you can keep your focus, and if you can get the distractions out of your way, then that's the secret to a happy life. Excuse me. Sometimes things are going to feel like they're going to slip out of your hand, and then you get a control of them again. Sometimes they feel like it's really uncomfortable, unbearable, but you know what? You get through it. You carry on. And that's exactly how life works. If you can carry that mindset through life, that, you know what, I'm just not going to care about what other stuff is going on around me, what exactly going around me, what this person is saying, right? So if you can keep that, then that is the secret to happiness. And and you know, I gotta drop my 2 cents, right? Um, I agree with that. I agree with that. It's you know, being in the profession that some of us are in network marketing, direct sales, especially if you're relaunching, especially if you're in the beginning of your game, and most likely, I'm gonna say it, most likely, it's probably not a good thing for prospects, but most likely, you're not gonna have support from your family and friends. Let me just tell you, I did a coaching with somebody a couple of days ago, and she was really upset because her family is just like not in it. And this is what I told her. I said, if you want to get rich, remember this: you won't get rich off your family. Hashtag enough said. You're not going to get rich off your family and friends. In fact, you're probably not going to get a sale out of them. It's just straight up truth, you know. And I have and I have shared a couple of my stories of my family and, you know, how they love to support. Not, you know. So you're not gonna get rich off your friends and family. You're not gonna get that. Most of us, you're not gonna get that support from your friends and family, especially if you're stepping out of your comfort zone, stepping out of, like, you know, and stepping into that world of entrepreneurship. Or most of us don't have that kind of support where everybody's like cheering you on. Most of us are like this kid with the heavy watermelon on top of our head, which is our like opportunity, or just whatever it may be. And most of us are like getting hated on. People are this. You know what? I had as many love, as much as love and amazing comments and feedback I got from the interview. I also got some hate. No joke. I also got some like hate, like straight up hate, you know, that came towards me from a couple of people. So what can you do, right? What can you do? You got to keep that focus. The watermelon may want to slip, but you got to hold on to it, right? And just keep going forward. So I appreciate you guys. Hopefully you guys get some love. If you haven't checked out the interview, if you want to get some, I don't know, it was pretty neat. I got to tell you, though, the sound quality in the beginning is not that great. You know, it was done live, so I can't go back and change it. You know, it's the sound crew. So, but it does get better just after a little bit. So it's not your phone, it's not you. It is the sound quality on that interview. So, but you know, as the interview says, we're gonna be doing another one. So just stay tuned. Andrea, hopefully you catch the replay. I'm about to bounce off. So hopefully you guys got some love, some inspiration, some value from this. I know I haven't done a skit for a while. Some of you are asking for a skit. I haven't done a skit. I'm in a 3-day seminar with Ray Higdon, and it starts at 6 a.m. And it's pretty much like all day event. So I've been doing, it's just been a really busy few days. So, but who knows? I may do a skit tonight or tomorrow. Who knows? Who knows? Who knows? I haven't done a skit for a while. Yeah. So some of you are asking me for one. Don't worry. I'll get it going again. But yeah, so drop one takeaway you had from this live down in the comments below. Let this feed grow. And if you feel like this is worthy of sharing, do what you got to do. Spread the love, tag a couple people. And with that, I am Sean Azimi with SideGigSean.com, where I help you look, start, and grow your side business. Signing off until tomorrow when we do it all over again. Much love. Oh, thank you. Thank you.